Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Podcast of the Apes. Episode 6. Simon, we made it. How are you feeling?
I don't know.
Great. Here we talk everything from comic book movies to comic books, to regular movies and regular books. And sometimes we'll eat a whole pizza, sometimes we talk about Spider-Man. What was that?
What?
Is that your phone?
What?
Okay. You want to...
What? How's it going?
You stop that.
Stop what?
You stop that, you clock king. You clay Joshua.
Oh.
My name is Sebastian. With me is my co-host, Simon.
Hello.
And, here we talk about all those things I just mentioned a minute ago. You want to hear some news for this week? How was your week?
How was my week?
How are you doing?
My week was awful.
My week's pretty good.
I didn't ask.
Okay, good. Excellent. You want to hear some news? I got some news here.
I kind of do, yeah.
Okay, you already heard this. What's his face? Kurt Russell. Kurt Russell. Kurt Russell was cast in Guardians of the Galaxy 2. This happened weeks ago, but then also we got that cool photo from the set of Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Baby Groot. Yeah, it looks pretty good. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I like Tiny Groot. That's going to be interesting. I don't know if he's going to stay as Tiny Groot the entire time, but
It would do that.
no, that would be cool.
If he stayed Tiny Groot.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that.
I want to get big. I want somebody to throw little Groot, and then he gets big in the air, or maybe like he gets eaten.
Suit.
And then, like, in someone's stomach, he gets really big. It explodes out of them.
No, that would be terrible, actually.
That'd be great.
No, that would be terrible, actually.
Imagine somebody eats...
That would be so stupid.
Somebody eats...
Why would someone eat a tree?
Because they think he's like a little guy. You know?
Oh, hey, a little tree guy.
Why don't I eat him? Like broccoli. Someone will mistake him... Maybe Rocket Raccoon will mistake him for some broccoli and eat him.
Alright, we're done.
He'll kill
We're done.
Rocket.
See you next week.
It'll be a sad, harrowing tale. This again?
You messed me up.
So this week we're going to talk about Spider-Man. Right?
Yeah, we're going to talk about some Spider-Man.
Just because.
The Caped Crusader, as they call him.
The dynamic duo.
The Dark Knight.
The Bat of Gotham.
The Film Freak.
The Fearsome Five.
The Son of Krypton.
The Furious Five.
Hulk Hogan.
The Iron Man. Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about him. Yeah.
What was your first experience with Spider-Man?
My first experience with Spider-Man?
Like your earliest memory of Spider-Man?
Probably, I don't know, I know I was always kind of vaguely aware of Spider-Man, but I guess probably when I saw Spider-Man 3.
He always lived in your house.
Yeah, he was always in my basement until he died there.
Just under your bed, you know. Spider-Man 3. I think that was probably the first comic book movie I saw in theaters.
Yeah, that was probably me too.
Yeah. So you want to talk about the Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man movies?
Yeah, I like those.
Yeah, those are good.
Yeah, the Clown Prince of Crime.
Tobey Maguire.
He's a classic character.
Tobey Maguire, he's good. He's a good Spider-Man. Though, he doesn't really look like a teenager in those movies.
Hey. Okay.
But he's in a high school.
He was only a teenager in the first one. In the second and third one, he was like a man grown.
So how much time passes between the first one and the second one?
Probably like 4 years, 3 years.
Wow.
Wow.
So you don't really get that watching them, because they could take place one right after the other.
Yeah, but that would be stupid. And how would he... Why would... Oh my god.
What?
You know how the Flash used to have that hat?
No. What?
You didn't know that?
Oh my god, yes! It's like a little thimble.
Yeah.
It's like one of those little popper things where you push it in and you set it there and it goes like... It jumps. You know those?
I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what you're talking about.
The little rubber caps, and you
like
push them inside out, and then it goes...
That's... I still don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
How? What about the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man?
I don't know. I liked the first one. I liked the second one.
Yeah, I'll pose a question to the listeners. Who do you think would win in a fight? Who would win in a fight between Andrew Garfield Spider-Man and Tobey Maguire Spider-Man? You say Tobey Maguire.
Oh, yeah.
I say Andrew Garfield.
Well, you're stupid, so...
Because Andrew Garfield seems smarter.
Tobey Maguire has the actual spider sense and spider webs that he grows, so...
Okay, that seems like a disadvantage, though.
That's clearly an advantage.
They'd smell bad. They would smell weird. They'd smell like a...
So, honestly,
like
who do you
glue.
think would win the fight? Tobey Maguire Spider-Man or Andrew Garfield Spider-Man?
See,
or just Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield?
Tobey Maguire's got that.
Yeah, no, he's got, like,
He's
real
shifty.
muscles.
He'll dance in a movie.
He's a...
Command.
What's that? He's wiry. No, Andrew Garfield's wiry.
He's blocky.
He's blocky,
He's
yeah.
stocky. He's chunky.
If he was like...
He's chunkamungus.
If he was like a Nintendo 64 game...
He'd be like 3 bits.
He would be a pretty chunky guy.
Yeah. He looks like a Lego man.
Yeah, that's what he would look like.
Looks like Alec Baldwin. He could play a young Alec Baldwin.
No, he couldn't. Okay.
Alec Baldwin could play a young Alec Baldwin. He's kept in good shape. I mean, not
really.
Yeah.
He's kind of fat.
See, I would argue that Andrew Garfield Spider-Man is stronger because he lifts up a bus. You know?
No, he doesn't.
Yeah,
that never happens.
There's a scene in the second one.
There's a scene where he catches a car.
Yeah,
he doesn't
he does that
lift
too.
up a bus.
Not just like off the ground. Like a bus is like flying and he like catches it and like sets
No,
it
he
down.
doesn't. That was a car.
No, there's a bus
There's
too.
a big difference between a car
It's
and
in
a
the
bus.
rhino chase at the beginning of the second one.
I don't think that happened.
I watched this movie
Maybe
an
his
inexplicable
webs
amount of
did.
time. Because one time I was on a 4-hour plane flight and that was the only movie on my laptop.
4 hours.
Yeah,
you could watch it like 1.5 times.
I watched it 3 times. It
Then
was
you didn't watch the whole thing.
because I started it in the airport, and then I finished it off the airplane. We weren't in the air the whole time.
It doesn't make any sense. Okay, as I was saying, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man lifted that giant wall.
Yeah, but is that heavier than a car?
Yes, definitely.
Is it heavier than a bus?
Well, that doesn't matter, so...
Is it heavier than, what's her name? The actress who plays Gwen Stacy? Emma Stone?
No.
Let's see, I got you there.
I bet if you dropped her in a pool, she would sink like a rock.
Oh! Nailed it.
Alright, try again. No. Your hand is messed up. Use this one.
What's going on?
Man.
Ow.
God, it sounds like I'm punching you.
Vicious beating, yeah.
What's
your favorite Spider-Man villain?
Of all of them?
Of all the movies.
Yeah. And the movie renditions, not just the characters that have appeared in the movies?
Yeah. The movie renditions.
Then I'm going to have to go with Doc Ock.
Yeah, I think that's the best.
Yeah, he was great.
J. Jonah Jameson for me, but, Doc Ock's a close second.
But of all the Spider-Man villains?
Yeah.
All right, on 3, say yours.
Wait, just in the comic books, favorite one. Okay, let me think. Does Deadpool count?
No.
Okay. Because they brawl sometimes. They go punches. Let me think.
You shouldn't have to think
Let
about
me think. All right, I got one.
Call yourself a Spider-Man fan? All right, say it on 3.
Okay, ready?
3.
2.
No.
Wait.
Say it on 3.
Okay.
3. Spider-Man Doppelganger.
All right.
Anti-Venom's not even like a... Oh, I guess he is a Spider-Man villain,
Yeah, because Venom's sometimes a good guy, and Anti-Venom is the Anti-Venom. Wait.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
I like him because he's confusing. Yeah. I like him because he's yet another symbiote. How many symbiotes can you name? Venom.
Can I name?
Carnage.
Venom,
Toxin.
Carnage, Toxin, yeah,
Okay,
Anti-Venom. And then there are those weird ones with like the hair and stuff from the 90s.
That goop suit that Iron Man has. That's a symbiote.
My favorite, the one that I named, Doppelganger. He's got
all the arms.
He was like a doppelganger of Spider-Man, created during the Infinity Wars.
The first one? The original?
Yes, the original Infinity War. And he was supposed to fight Spider-Man. And he was in the game Maximum Carnage, starting as an arcade game, and it was ported to the Super Nintendo Entertainment System and eventually as a plug-and-play console of its own. I'm a fan.
What I'm doing with my fingers.
You know what they say about fingers.
You know, they call them fingers, but you never see them fing.
There they go.
That's a reference to Bob's Burgers.
No, it isn't.
Those of you who watch out there. All right, excellent. Hey, if you could see one Spider-Man villain adapted to film, but correctly, Sandman style, because he looks pretty good. He looks pretty close to the comic.
He had a nice shirt.
Yeah, he did. Although Sandman could just kill everybody in the world immediately, right?
No.
Grain of sand to the brain. You're dead.
No, he can't throw it that hard.
Sure, you wouldn't have to. Just wiggle it up your nose and then it would...
No, that's not how Sandman works. Sandman's not a baddie.
Shove
Sandman's a goodie.
Ear. You ever gotten sand in your ear?
But to answer your question, it would have to be Carnage, because that would be awesome.
I don't know if Venom in a movie will work, because he didn't work in Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, if he didn't work when they weren't trying, then he totally wouldn't work when they are trying.
I just can't picture him, like done correctly on film.
Well, a lot of people said the same thing about the Guardians of the Galaxy. You know, your favorite movie?
I don't even like that movie. Shut up.
You just got dominated, in case you're wondering.
I don't think anyone said that. I think people said, who are these guys?
No.
People said, what is this?
Look it up. Look it up right now if you want. It was predicted to be the first flop of the Marvel Studios since before Iron Man 1.
But Iron Man 3 was a bit of a flop.
No, it made a bunch of money. It made, like, a surprising amount of money, actually.
Oh, no.
It made, like, almost as much money as the Avengers.
Everywhere. Oh, yeah. Well, it was anticipated. But...
Well, go get a thing, and I'll talk to the viewers.
Okay.
Go, come on.
Ew.
Hurry.
I'll just use my shirt.
No. Oh, that's gross. Oh.
Now it's dripping on my leg. Let me just... Okay, good enough.
All right, do we have any emails?
No.
Are you sure? Hasn't He-Man sent us anything?
I don't want to... we have a bunch of... that email account gets a bunch of spam for some reason.
Really?
So I hate checking it. Yeah. Well, you check it. I gave you the password.
You didn't give me the password.
I texted it to you. It was a while ago.
That's just a lie.
When we first started doing this, yeah.
If you're not going to check it, then I'll make an email for us instead.
I just used... we don't have any emails, I don't think.
I bet He-Man sent us one.
Oh, no.
All right, look it up.
Okay, I'll check. I'll check the emails. The he-mails. Hey, wait, what else did you want to say about Spider-Man?
Oh, yeah. We should...
Wait, no.
Miami Heat. Okay, well, as I was saying, since Spider-Man's going to be, the new Spider-Man's going to be debuted in Civil War in a few months, I thought we might as well talk a bit about Spider-Man, his history, his future.
Oh, okay.
Spider-Man, he was invented at some point by someone. Stanley, yes. Stanley Kubrick invented him. While he was directing The Shining, he said, hey, I've got an idea for a superhero. A guy who dances down the street with weird, slick black hair.
It's like a dark brown.
I'm colorblind. So, yeah, I think you're all pretty familiar with Spider-Man. But tell us in the comments below if you're looking forward to the new Spider-Man.
Got a comment. Oh, it's from C-Dub. It says, I don't know how I feel about this on our first video.
A comment on our first video from 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, man, that's what...
Wow.
Yeah, that's what's in here.
Why are you... Oh, there's one from He-Man.
That's read. We've read that one. We did it.
You didn't post on Friday. I'm gonna kill her life off and eat your hands.
Yeah, man, I read that out. It was a good fun time.
That's just a lie.
Yeah. Oh, you see that picture of it?
Yeah.
Look good. Look real handsome.
Wow.
Yeah, it's fine in the background.
Wow.
Why are you going? What are you doing?
Wow.
What? Stop it. Give me my phone back.
Alright, what were we talking about?
Harrison Ford. I mean, Spider-Man.
So Harrison Ford was created by Stanley Kubrick in the year 1942.
Originally under the guise of Peter Parker, we now know his true name to be Harrison Ford.
So Spider-Man has taken a lot of different forms over the years. He's had a lot of different goofy costumes. He's had a lot of different cool costumes.
What's your favorite alternate Spider-Man costume? Is it Future Spider-Man?
When he first got his Venom suit, and he was just completely black, but he was Spider-Man, he looked cool.
He did look cool. What about that Spider-Man 2099 suit?
No, I don't like the weird future ones.
Yeah, why is that still going on, that 2099 thing? The Miles Morales suit looks pretty cool.
No.
It's a cool suit.
Also, he's a little baby man.
He's
like Spider-Man's already a little baby man, but then he takes the baby man thing to a new level.
Well, Spider-Man's like 30 now.
No, I know. I mean, like, he's not muscle guy.
Oh, yeah.
Tobey Maguire was the only muscle guy Spider-Man.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's a good thing, you know?
I think that is a good thing.
He's supposed to be lean and wiry. Yeah.
He was like 5'9".
He's kind of rotund, shaped like a barrel type of man, you know? Not a good casting choice, I don't think.
No, it wasn't. Shut up.
I don't like that.
Well, you can leave.
It has my stamp of disapproval.
You don't have a stamp.
I have this stamp.
If you go out and buy a stamp that says, like, Sebastian's stamp of disapproval,
it's way too big to fit.
That'll give you respect.
Alright, I'll go get that stamp. I'll come back next week with a big old stamp. I'll stamp you.
But if you don't do that?
I'll stamp my arm. My arm will just fall off. Where are you going? Hey.
I'll stamp you.
Oh, no. He's got a real big stamp. Just getting tissues. Okay.
That was the sound of a big stamp.
Ouchies. Now, red ink made of blood. We're recording late. It's like 7:55. We should be in bed.
Yeah. We should be flying across the country.
Yeah, and we should be doing our solo trip in a biplane across the Atlantic. Like
we should do that sometime. No, wait, no.
Where do you poop on a biplane?
Out the window, duh. Into the propellers.
What if you got it? Alright. And then we got those 3 Spider-Man movies directed by Sam Raimi, starring Toblerone Maguire.
That's for you, Toblerone.
It's not Listen. No.
What, your jelly of Toblerone?
Not jelly of Toblerone.
Jelly of Toblerone's sister?
No, I'm not jelly of Toblerone. I got better hair. Ow.
You have better hair than Toblerone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a bowl cut. Never listened to this, you don't know.
Sorry, Toblerone.
Not sorry. Not for this guy.
But do you have better hair than Toblerone's brother?
What? What? Anyway.
I mean, sister?
Yeah, that makes more sense. Alright, what do you think of this new Spider-Man?
Okay, new Spider-Man?
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland?
Yeah.
He's a little baby man.
But Spider-Man's supposed to be a little baby man.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he's supposed to be like a teenager.
That guy is actually like a little kid.
Yeah, he's like 19.
He's like you.
Yeah. Spider-Man is supposed to be like a high schooler. That's his thing. He's a high schooler. So the cat's in a high school. It's good.
Yeah, but during the Civil War, during the Civil War, which is when Spider-Man is being introduced in this universe, he was a married man.
Yeah, but he's not going to be playing the same role in Civil War that he does in the comics.
Yeah, but I don't like that. Why did you just make it like a comic book?
You can't, because it's not about like secret identities. It's about like them.
It should be.
But none of them have secret identities except him. What? Everyone
Hulk does.
That's true. Wait, no, it's not.
He's got a secret identity. Matt Murdock.
He's got a secret identity.
All right, you were saying?
I've got a fistful of fire. It's a reference to the movie Clouds of Fury.
That's not even a...
See, you just threw that on my jacket. You just threw a used tissue over my jacket.
It wasn't even...
It just kind of floated over there. See, no, they have to make him a high schooler, because there's a contract somebody signed that the only way to use Spider-Man as a movie is to make the same origin movie every time.
It's my fighting stance.
Have you noticed that? Like, because everyone understands Spider-Man's origin. Everyone on the planet knows who Spider-Man is.
With great power comes great responsibility.
He was a terrorist on a plane, and then he was bitten by a radioactive fly.
And then he had hair that was like, it looked, and it was shaped like a hat.
And he had like a beard that was like...
And he had a box cutter.
And a 3D printed gun.
Yeah.
Taking the doorknob off this door.
And he was trying to convince Jay Leno that he was the real Superman.
Yeah,
Are we done here?
No, what? Been recording for 20 minutes.
Yeah, but we have nothing to say.
We
don't have to drag every episode out if we don't have anything to say.
Can we do some verses?
Okay.
Yes.
But I get to pick...
The theme?
The theme for the first one.
Okay, good. I have a good theme, too. I've been saving it all week. Yeah. Yeah, what's your theme? What's your theme, baby?
Oh.
Yeah, it's my favorite character. It's my favorite character, Egg Foo. An Eggman. Except that John doesn't have his tweet.
I've got one.
Yeah.
Characters that often use guns.
Okay.
And are, No, that doesn't work. Ooh, characters... No. Alright, do you have one?
Yes.
Okay, hit me.
Okay, villain who's in a movie.
Ow.
Who...
Why'd you hit me?
Why did I take the doorknob off the door? I don't know. I'm very... Oh my god.
And then it turned out I took the doorknob off the door. Okay, what is the...
I'm a mysterious person. I'm shrouded in
Villains
mystery.
in movies.
Villains who were in one movie, and at the end of the movie, they die in an explosion. But this is also the movie where they first... No, just villains who are in a movie, and at the end of the movie, they die in like a...
Just one movie or multiple movies?
They can't be in multiple movies. That's one part of the criteria.
That is a good thing.
I've got one.
You've got one?
I've got one.
You've got one?
Villain in a movie, powerful, gets killed at the end of the movie in an explosion.
You've got one?
I've got one. Do you have one?
No.
Okay, keep thinking. I'll think of an arena.
Alright, I will.
I also silent.
Oh gosh, I can't think of it. Oh wait, I have one.
Think hard, Mom.
I have one.
You got one?
Yeah.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Doc Ock.
Oh, okay. Tai Lung versus Doc Ock. The villain from the movie Kung Fu Panda versus the villain from the movie Spider-Man 2. So...
Alright, my character. He's got 4 robotic arms that kind of control him for some reason. And they carry him around and they hit stuff. It's a royal good time.
My character, animated snow leopard guy, voiced by Ian McShane, the power of Kung Fu, and also love.
No, he doesn't have the power of love. That was the whole point of his character.
Yeah. Not the power.
He's a mean guy. He's got a cool accent, though.
Neither of us have the power of love.
He's just a panda. What are you going to do, big boy? Sit on me.
Don't stab me.
Okay. All right. What's the arena we're talking about?
Why won't you fall? I'm sorry.
Okay. The arena should be,
but like...
a maze.
Oh, a labyrinth.
A Pan's Labyrinth from the movie Pan's Labyrinth, directed by Guillermo del Toro.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. The labyrinth from the Harry Potter #4, The Goblet of Fire.
Yeah, okay.
Without the creepy crawlies, though. The creepy crawlies that were only in the book.
Okay. So just a big hedge maze.
Yeah, just a big hedge
mage. You can't leave.
Mage. A big hedge mage. In a sports arena.
Yeah.
An indoor hockey place.
What's in the maze?
And the ground is ice.
Okay, ground is ice. What's in this ice/hedge maze?
Hedges.
Okay. So maybe like...
Oh, there's one really big rat like a rat the size of like 2 cows put together, and it just barely fits in the maze, and it just runs around in there. And there's one really big block of cheese as well that it's looking for. All right, that's in the maze.
There's a snitch, but it's shaped like a dick, so they don't want to grab it.
Yeah, but if they get it, it's 100 points for Gryffindor.
Yeah, but they don't get any points. Just Gryffindor.
Yeah.
How about Goldie?
This kind of flops down there.
Friggin' Jared Meister.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Tai Lung flies into the battlefield. Ah!
Does one of those, yeah.
Yeah, he hits the ground superhero landing, Deadpool style.
Doc Ock just kind of wakes up there in the middle, next to the snitch.
This is the dick snitch.
Yeah.
Does he grab for it?
His robot arms are telling him, like, hey, you should grab that. And he's like, no, I don't want to. But they convince him to, and he's like,
oh. I always like to imagine that the robot arms have, like, a squeaky voice. They're like,
hey, you should grab that.
Hey there, Dr. Octopus. It's us, your robot arms. Go kill Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Oh, okay, so Tyler...
Is that Doc Ock?
Yeah, that's how he says. That's how he talks.
That's how he talks.
So Tai Lung probably goes for like a big punch, right? Maybe a robot arm catches
Well,
it?
no. They're not in the same place yet. They gotta walk around in the maze. Doc Ock.
What Doc Ock, when he uses his robot arms to kind of stand?
Doc Ock takes some hedges and he's like, alright, I'll build a science device with these hedges. And Tai Lung's like, hey, I gotta beat someone up, so he jumps on top of the hedges.
Okay, good.
And then Doc Ock picks up the hedge that he's standing on. And then they start a fight.
Wait, how does he build a science device out of hedges?
He's a smart guy.
Yeah,
he's a street dancer.
Where are my street clothes? I'm a street dancer. I want to wear my street clothes. He's moving his shoulders around.
What if Coach Saws accidentally found this and he looks like, hey, podcast of the apes? I'll listen to that.
What if he wasn't an accident?
Yeah, what if he's our biggest fan?
I'm picturing Coach Saws using like his phone just in class, like he does. Just like, wow, these guys are pretty good. You gotta put this doorknob back. Okay, so
I'll do it.
Tai Lung is all punches. Doc Ock is all catching punches and deflecting them with robot arms. Where does this go?
It goes on for a bit.
What happens with the rat? Does the rat show up?
Doc Ock realizes eventually, like, Tai Lung, he's not going to give up, so I'm going to have to find that rat.
Yeah.
And then, knowing that one day the giant rat will eventually knock down the hedge walls and find the cheese.
It's okay, go.
It fills him with determination. And he slams Tai Lung into the block of cheese.
What block of cheese?
There's a block of cheese.
Okay.
Why would the rat be there if there wasn't a block of cheese?
I didn't know, I'm sorry.
So I'm giving this one to Doc Ock and the rat.
Tai Lung, he knows Kung Fu. He does that thing where he...
Yeah, well, so does the rat.
Oh,
so
no.
does the cheese. So does the maze.
I feel like any fight with a maze, the maze always wins.
No.
Because you win the fight
Pan's Labyrinth.
and you're lost. I haven't seen it.
You should watch it. It's a pretty spooky.
I don't like spookies.
It has David Bowie.
I'll wet myself.
It has David Bowie.
You know what else has David Bowie?
Don't even say
The
it.
Prestige.
I'm gonna sock you.
It's like my favorite. No, stop it.
That was a punch.
That was a punch. It was time for the team.
Damn. Okay.
Okay, how about it? Hey, you got a theme?
A theme?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Characters that are trees or have the characteristics of trees.
Are you gonna pick Groot?
No.
Okay.
Alright.
3, 2, 1. Groot.
Treebeard.
Okay, good. I picked Groot. I asked you if you were gonna pick Groot. I acted
No, you can't pick Groot.
No, I picked
Pick
Groot.
something else.
No, I'm picking Groot.
Okay, then you can choose a theme. We're not doing that.
What?
That's stupid.
Treebird v. Groot?
Treebird, yes.
Treebird? Treebird?
Freebird.
I'm tree as
I'm as tree as a... Okay, no, okay.
Yeah.
No, that's stupid, dude.
Yeah.
I knew you were going to pick Groot. You ruined.
Yeah, you just...
Why didn't you pick Swamp Thing?
God.
Why did you pick Man Thing?
It crossed my mind.
Why did you pick Howard the Man Thing?
God.
Okay, how about this?
Characters who are based off of birds?
Anthropomorphic animals in comic books.
Like what? What would be an example of that?
Rocket Raccoon.
Okay, I got you. I've got one.
You got one?
I've got one.
Okay.
Wait, yeah, okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Harry
Cosmo
Plopper.
the Space Dog. Oh. Wait.
Alright. Harry Plopper, the magic pig, versus Cosmo the Space Dog.
This is from the Simpsons movie?
Yeah, he probably appeared in a comic book one time.
Most definitely.
Okay. And he can switch forms between Harry Plopper and Spider Pig, so he's got double powers.
He does have powers.
No, one's got magic, one's got webs.
He doesn't have webs.
And he has the physique.
Can he swing from a web? No, he can't. He's a pig. Do you remember the song?
Nope, never said that.
Yes, he did.
He has the physique of Tobey Maguire.
Oh, God.
And the hair of Daniel Radcliffe. And the horns of Daniel Radcliffe.
From the movie Horns?
No, from the movie Victor Frankenstein. And the Frankenstein's monster of Daniel Radcliffe.
What did I pick? Oh, yeah, Cosmo the Space Dog. Okay, so telepathy and also all the powers of a dog.
Is that the one with, like, the weird thing on his head?
No, he was in Guardians for, like, a second. He grew out of
Oh,
He's a dog.
What's that weird big dog?
Lockjaw. Oh,
yeah.
I should have chosen him. He can teleport. He's got a fork in his head.
Is that a fork?
I don't know.
That's weird.
Black Bolt has it, too. What is that?
Maybe they're the same person.
If you know, email in. No, what? Because they hang out together. One of them's a dog. One of them's like a 100-pound dog named Lockjaw.
Oh, he's probably a lot more than 100 pounds.
Yeah. No, he eats his carbs. He stays.
Wait, maybe you know, it's like a familiar that a witch would have. Also, the movie Witch is in theaters, and it looks mighty spooky.
Oh, is that the real spooky one? Where it's like settlers? And you're like building
settlers?
Yeah, they like building a house.
And then there's a witch.
Oh, that does look scary.
It looks super scary. My dad was like, "Hey Simon, you know that Witch movie's in theaters. You want to go see it?" And I was like, "Yes." Just kidding. I hate scary movies. And he was like, "Oh yeah, that's true."
Yeah, wet myself every time. Hey, if you were gonna be forced to live in the universe of a horror movie, but you could choose which horror movie it wouldn't be, like you get to eliminate one.
Oh God!
You get to eliminate one, and then there's also one that you choose where there's like twice the chance of that. Which horror movie would you choose?
Oh, I see. Okay. I'm going to eliminate. Oh gosh. The movie Krampus. Because even if the world's filled with horror monsters, at least Christmas is still going to be a happy time.
Yeah, no, I got you.
And the double chances would be the movie Alien, but only the movie Alien, because in that movie the alien is in outer space, so it wouldn't affect me.
But couldn't the alien come to Earth?
No. Have you seen the movie?
Well, I can't think of anything, so I'm going to choose The Witch not to live in because it's scary.
Because it's scary.
I'll choose the movie It Follows as the one I would want to live in because you just run away. It's slow.
Or you could just like shoot it with a gun.
No,
Isn't that how they beat it in the end?
I don't know.
They shoot it with a gun?
See it.
I think I did see it.
Well, then yeah, definitely that.
It was like in a pool and they shot it with a gun. That's what happens.
He wasn't even following them. They're just like, get out of the pool, man. He's like, this is my pool. It's my house. I'm not a...
He was like chilling in his backyard.
Like, I'm a regular human being.
No, but they were just like sitting in like by the pool. They were like sitting there for like a few hours, and then he shows up,
dunking their feet,
and they like sit in the pool, and then he comes into the pool, and then they get out of the pool and shoot him.
Oh, he's that one guy. He gets in the pool, everyone else gets out.
Yeah. He's like, "Hey guys, the party's here," and he jumps in the pool. And
Party
just
on,
like,
guys!
Oh,
and they're all just like, "Oh, this fucking guy." Oh,
all right, so versus match.
Yeah, wait, what was it?
Cosmo
versus Howard the Duck?
Versus
Versus Peter Porker.
Peter Porker, yeah.
Peter Porker.
Oh.
I'm gonna say he uses his telepathy, shuts down his pig brain. What's he gonna do?
He's gonna shoot a web at him. He's gonna shoot an Expelliarmus at him.
Can he swing from a web? No, he can't.
I'm guessing
he's a pig.
Homer Simpson will probably throw Spider Pig at him.
Spider Pig against the ceiling. Good. Oh, that would kill Cosmo.
All right, well that's a win for Homer. Go.
But what if Homer? Imagine a Homer Simpson just lifting up big old pigs and throwing them at dogs.
That'd be one scary movie.
Yeah, that's a horror movie I don't want to live in.
And you would have oh gosh,
it'd be like Donkey Kong, but instead of barrels, it'd be pigs. And just,
They wouldn't really roll; they would just kind of hit the ground and make
just slide,
cracking noises.
I'm gonna bean Anthony. They would just
I'm gonna bean Anthony,
and then they would just slide across, leaving a sludge
Anthony,
trail.
If you're listening to this, you suck.
Yeah, I'm doing the middle finger right now.
Just anyone named Anthony, actually. Anthony DiGiulio?
Hey, last week you suggested we do a new segment where I ask you to describe the week's episode of The Walking Dead.
Oh, I did say that.
We got to come up with a clever title for this segment.
Okay. The Walking Dumbo.
Talking The Walking Dead.
Look. Yeah, that's it. Lurk. Lurk.
It's a sound.
All right.
How about Cocking Dead?
No, that's stupid. It's Lurk.
No, that's not a name.
Oh, how about this? Look at the Clark. Is that good?
No.
Look at the Clark.
How about...
Yeah?
No.
Yeah, it's growing on you.
How about... No, it's not.
Look at the Clark.
No, stop doing that.
You say it.
No.
Say it.
Look at the Clark.
Yeah.
How about Jam Sesh 3000?
How about Walking Dunzo?
Yeah, alright. Walking Dunzo?
Alright.
Dunzo?
So, aren't you going to ask me what happened?
Yeah, what happened with The Walking Dead this week, Simon?
Probably a bunch of crap. Because that show sucks. The comics are good.
I'm just now remembering when you told me about this segment. You said you would do this.
Yeah. This was my plan all along.
Go on. I was like, oh,
yeah,
man.
no, that show, it's not good. If you like the show for some reason, then please just do yourself a favor and read the comics.
I think
because they are so much better.
Season 3 was good, right?
Season 3?
Yeah, like the second and third season.
Of The Walking Dead?
Yeah.
No, Season 3 was when it got bad. The first 2 seasons were good.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Season 3 was when the tide turned. I don't know. At first it's a little boring when he's just wandering around. Well, he got a horse, though.
Then it was like an actual show instead of just like, hey, I'm Rick and this is Coral.
I'm Rick and this is Jackass.
I'm Rick Grimes and this is Jackass. And nobody ever dies on this show except characters that were introduced in the last episode. And Chris from Everybody Hates Chris was on the show. And Greg from Everybody Hates Chris was on the show.
I'm gonna take a
Terry Crews from Everybody Hates Chris. We couldn't afford him to be on the show.
Oh, okay, go on our Twitter. Our Twitter handle is @PodOfTheApes and tweet at us. Go on your Twitter and tweet at us.
Go on our Twitter.
But we're trying to get it started. Terry Crews as Luke Cage. We know he was already cast and maybe he was on a few episodes of Jessica Jones or whatever.
And why are we saying this?
Nah, they could do it. They could recast him.
We could get all of negative 2 people to say this, and then they'll be like, "Oh, we got thought."
The internet has spoken.
The internet has spoken.
They recast Bruce Banner. They could recast Luke Cage.
Okay, so you know how people started a petition to get Deadpool on SNL?
I signed it.
Did you see Deadpool's response to that?
No, I saw there was a response. I didn't watch it.
It's like a minute-long video where
watch
it's just
it right
him
now.
Raging.
Wait, raging? No, let me watch this.
He's very mad. I'm not sure what he's mad about.
Let me do
At one point, he mentions the fact that X-Men Origins was 7 years ago.
Yeah. Did they say no, maybe? Deadpool.
That's a nice spelling of dead.
Thank you.
And pool.
Okay. Alright, yeah.
It's the top one.
Okay.
Hosted by Ryan Reynolds.
I'm going to do my reaction video.
I'm gonna break the motherfucking internet. It's 7 years since X-Men Origins. Fuck this shit. I got the biggest self-rated R movie of all time. Are they fucking crazy? I'm 50% more influential than MC Hammer. Apostle Judas Iscariot.
What is this?
10% more influential than Barbara Bush, the Muppets, Bob Newhart. 60% more influential than the iPhone 5, shredded cheese, and Dr. Booth. 7% less influential than the movie Big Shit.
What is this? What?
Get alive. 3% more than Wolverine.
What is this? Sexiest dad alive. I'm sorry. What?
I feel like I know someone who really reminds me of Ryan Reynolds, but I don't know who it is.
It's me.
No, it isn't. Trust me, it's not.
It's Johnny.
All right, our next.
It's Nate Hoyle. It's Eamon. It's He-Man.
He-Man?
Yeah.
I don't know him. He's just our biggest fan, remember?
Okay. The top comment on this is, I am 100% convinced that at this point, Ryan Reynolds is really Deadpool wearing a Ryan Reynolds costume. That's probably true. He's probably got like a weird skin suit of himself. Who doesn't at this point? Ew!
I have a few of those.
Stop it!
That's not even used yet.
Alright, I'll use it.
Just shove it all the way.
I'm doing it.
Alright.
You want to explain what's happening to our listeners? No, give me another one. I'm doing this. I'm going all the way, man.
He's shoving a ton of toilet paper up his nose.
These are the types of things that happen when you believe in a podcast and you listen to all the way to episode 6. For those of you listening, we're proud of you. Dude, you gotta do this weird. My voice sounds funny now. Kat, you got one.
Your nose looks funny.
It does. What, I'm going full on. Going full house.
Alright, what are we talking about?
Fuller house.
Our next versus topic.
Yeah, okay.
I had one. I had one. Oh, mutants.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. Yeah, let me think of one. Yeah, okay, good.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Rocksteady.
Oh, nice. I chose Colossus.
You did choose him.
You chose the Rhino from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
From Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Are you talking about the movie Colossus or comic book Colossus? And if movie, which movie?
Deadpool.
Deadpool Colossus?
Yeah,
okay.
Deadpool movie.
Here's the thing about that matchup.
Hey, wait, stop. A true warrior never quits.
A true warrior. I can't do it.
A true warrior never quits. Do it.
I can't. I sound like I always sound. What?
You don't level my power. Oh, no.
You underestimate my power.
I've never felt power like this before. He's talking about when he shaves his head.
How do I look?
Pretty stylish.
Ugh.
Colossus versus Rocksteady. So Rocksteady has all the powers of a rhino. So flight, intangibility,
determination,
the power to smell his enemy's fear. Colossus has all the powers of being a metal man. So
he's the Tin Man.
So he can move.
He can move.
And he's Russian. He's got that sweet Russian accent.
Well, I think Rocksteady would win this matchup, even just because of Colossus's his desire to not kill anyone. Whereas Rocksteady, he's all about the killing. He's got the guns. He's got the weapons. He's got the weapons.
How would Rocksteady kill Colossus?
I don't know. A really big bomb?
Well, first of all, where is this arena? No, you can't bring a bomb to the arena. It's cheating.
No, we agreed 2 episodes ago that the characters have their signature weapons.
The signature weapon is not a big bomb.
Rocksteady's signature weapon is a bunch of weapons. Same thing with Bebop. I don't know if you've ever seen the old freaking Rocksteady and Bebop, but they are just decked out. Colossus can have like a big stick of licorice.
Okay.
Like, not very thick,
just
really long, like a whip.
I feel like before he got him to explode, Colossus could, like, get Rocksteady unconscious.
He would get angry enough to, like, kill him.
Yeah, maybe by accident. Okay, so Rocksteady bothers Colossus until he, like, snaps his neck. Yeah.
Rocksteady blows up the entire arena. Bebop has been setting explosives underneath the arena for the last 2 hours.
Are Bebop and Spider-Pig related?
You got boogies, like, begging to come out of that side of your nose.
What?
Super gross.
Oh, that's nasty.
Just blow your freaking nose.
Good thing I have all this tissue already in my nose.
Yeah. Yeah, how are you going to get that out?
Yeah,
wait a
wedged
second.
It all the way up there. No, it's not. I figured it out. Don't worry. I've got a category.
Okay.
A theme. Guys who are kind of whiny.
Okay.
From a movie. Oh, did you see that? I made it into
from
the cereal
movie
box.
Or just from anything?
From a movie. No, from real life too. From anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, on 3.
Yeah, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Sebastian.
Marty from Back to the Future. Wow. Okay, so me versus Marty from Back to the Future, and you're arguing for me. Okay, I see how this is.
Okay. At least I'm arguing for you to win.
I'm gonna say Marty shows up with his skateboard
and the guitar
and a little weedy guitar, but he doesn't have that big amp. He's got the hip amp, classic Spider style from our.
I say, you have like a toilet paper shoved up your nose. Some pretty weak Injustice Gods Among Us skills.
Okay.
And a pair of boxing gloves.
Good.
So I say, Marty's like, hey, this guy called me chicken. We're going to throw down.
All right, do I call him chicken? I know not
You're
to
like,
call him
hey,
chicken.
Marty, you're chicken.
Hey, Marty, big fan. I turned to the stands and you're there and you're like, go on. I turn around and it's like I don't want to, but I'm like, you're chicken. And he like punches.
He like hits you with his guitar breaks, so he tosses it away. And then you're like,
I'm
hey,
dead.
that hurt.
I'm not durable.
And then you have your boxing gloves. You start throwing a few punches.
Okay.
He does that thing that guy with the cup outside of his pants did.
What?
And he like runs you into the side of the arena. You're punching him. And then he just uppercuts you.
Oh, no. He yells
time
for the 10.
He says, 10. And then uppercuts your head off. Okay, Marty wins.
Okay.
Alright.
He kills me. I'm dead.
Yeah.
Killed by Marty from Back to the Future because I walked out and I was like, you're chicken.
Nobody calls me chicken.
Alright, well, if we're doing me in a fight, we have to do you in a fight. So who would you fight? Yeah, come on, pick a character. Pick a winner from one of...
Yeah, I'm not wearing pants.
Pick a character from one of our past fights who has won one of our past fights.
Okay.
You have to fight that character.
Okay. I have to fight that character?
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah. Think about the fight.
George Costanza.
Oh, God.
I have to fight George Costanza.
Cyan versus George Costanza.
Okay.
All right, well, he's got those creamy model hands. He's got Kylo.
He's got great hands. He's got a lightsaber.
What do you have?
I have
You have a water polo Speedo?
I'm wearing a Speedo and a Seahawks jersey. I have insane devotion to Shrek.
An insane hair.
Yeah, my hair has gone full Super Saiyan.
Okay, good.
And we're about to throw down. Jingle bells. Looks like there's just a big old snot hanging down.
In reality, though, it's a tissue.
Alright, so George is there and he says, like, it's a show about nothing. And then I say, like, what? And then
He's
like
talking about our show.
Me. Yeah,
Oh.
He's like, Podcast of the Apes. It's a show about nothing.
Oh, man, you gotta defend our title.
And then I say, it's not a show yet.
Oh, and then
we start to throw down.
he uses the
starts swinging
lightsaber,
his
swinging a lightsaber right at
He
you.
cuts my Speedo off.
Oh,
and then
no.
he's like, hey, put some pants on. And then I say, the sea was angry that day, my friends. And he's got some nice hands. He's like averting his eyes, and he's like covering his eyes with his hands because I'm not wearing pants.
Oh, God.
So I like poop on my hands, and I wipe it all over his hands.
Taking away his
I'm not wearing any
powers.
clothes, and his hands are like, oh gosh, my hands are all dirty, and he drops his lightsaber.
I'm gonna say, you punch him in the throat with your poop hands. He drops to the ground, he's like kind of choking. You like pin him down, and then you start to tell that anecdote where you're out Lopaloma eating the kid that sick burrito, but while you're doing that, he knees you in the balls.
Yeah, no, George fights dirty.
Oh,
it's already
yeah.
been proven.
Yeah.
And so he punches me in the sack like 100 times.
Oh, no.
And then
Sack
I'm on
would
the
just
ground like,
wither off.
But then
He stands up.
I lose.
And he steps on your face.
Okay.
His big old feet. Nah, he's got medium-sized feet.
Alright, so Johnny versus one of the previous winners now.
The Kraken? That was one. Johnny.
I'm gonna say, Johnny versus,
Killer Croc.
I was thinking Killer Croc.
Okay, so he tries to go for a suplex. What does Johnny have?
No. Okay, Killer Croc underestimates him. He charges him.
Now!
Johnny's wearing a singlet.
He's wearing... Wait. Johnny's wearing a singlet, but then under that, cargo shorts.
Cargo shorts, yes.
And like a wrestling...
And he's got a leather jacket and flip-flops and jeans.
The big hair.
And the big Jufro.
Oh.
Okay, so Killer Croc charges
He's
him.
also got like a handful of hummus.
Underestimating him.
No, he's got one of his famous pita breads.
As he's charging him, Johnny throws the spicy pita in his eyes. Killer Croc's like, oh, my eyes. And Johnny uses it to his advantage. He does the Japanese wizard, and he flips Killer Croc on his back. Killer Croc's like, oh, what's going on?
He's like,
Johnny,
you got good young muscles, man.
Everyone in the stands is like, use the pile driver,
Oh,
pile driver.
suplex,
And Johnny's
man.
like, no, WWE isn't real.
No, I
So then
can't.
Killer Croc grabs his leg,
I can't
and
RKO
picks
him,
him up
man.
and throws him like 100 yards. And Johnny, we're all like, hey, RKO him. And Johnny's
We're
like,
in the stands,
no,
we're
that's
unhappy.
not real.
We're pelting him with popcorn because we're
and
unhappy.
pita bread, yeah. And he's like,
Killer
no,
Croc gets
I
back
can't
up.
do that. And Killer Croc like tries to punch him, and Johnny's like pecks of steel.
His buns of steel.
His buns of steel, yeah, and he blocks it.
Killer Croc goes for the shameless punch to the butt.
Yeah, he just straight up punches him in the butt. And Johnny, the resilient guy that he is, he's like, ooh,
Made of
I'm
elastic.
gonna do some crazy moves. And he's like about to suplex him, and he's like, oh wait, no, suplexing
Should
was
I?
banned. And then he's like, I could parkour him out of existence. He's like,
He
I
turns
don't know,
to the
should
crowd.
I?
We're both sitting there, and he's like, I don't know. Should I?
There are people watching.
We're all
I
like,
don't
yes,
know.
do it. He's like, no, I don't know, really?
Then Killer Croc punches him in the nuts. And
Right up his
it's a
sack.
fight again. And they're fighting. And they're wrestling about. And Johnny gets him in a head hold.
And he just whispers, Cherry Bomb!
And then Johnny uses his special move.
Where he forgets how to laugh.
Where he forgets how to laugh. And he's like, yeah. And Killer Croc's magnificent crocodile ears take it harshly. His eardrums explode. There's blood spewing out of his ears.
Crocodiles
He
don't have
can't
ears.
see anything because his eyes are covered in pita. And Johnny's still just like, I don't know. Should I RKO him? And we're all like, yeah. And then he's like, I don't know.
No.
And then,
I don't know, should I? Yes. No, I'm not going to do it.
and Johnny wins because he wastes so much time that everyone else dies. Johnny Time Waster wins the
Wasted
game.
like thousands of years. Alright, that'll be good. Do you have any recommendations for the week? Any Spider-Man
I
recommendations?
do. I have a recommendation.
Yeah. Can I put my doorknob back on?
I can put your doorknob back on.
Okay, do it.
Okay. My recommendation for the week is any movie by Guillermo del Toro. He's a great director. He's directed Hellboy, Pacific Rim, Pan's Labyrinth, Devil's Backbone, bunch of great movies.
Almost directed the Hobbit films?
Yes, he did do the screenplay, but he
films, and then he dropped
decided to pass on the directing.
It's like a hard pass.
And yeah, check those out. And he might do a Hellboy 3.
Yeah, he might do a Marvel movie too. I forget which one.
No, he's not going to do a Marvel movie. He might do Justice League Dark.
Oh, that was it. Yeah.
It's not a Marvel.
I was thinking the superheroes are all the same. You know.
Hey.
Yeah.
You're right. And that's a wrap, folks.
I gotta give my recommendation. We're almost to an
Okay.
hour. We can make it. We can do it.
Yeah, but I have to go.
Yeah.
I don't know. Should I?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yes.
Johnny Time Waster. I don't know.
Okay, my recommendation for this week.